G'day, boys.
Whoa, fuck yeah.
Help, I'm in the pre-roll.
Welcome to the pre-roll.
Oh, yeah.
We just want to say a massive thank you for listening to the MacPack podcast.
Thank you,
If-
everyone.
if you are enjoying the episode, obviously you enjoyed this one, hasn't started yet. Slide in. When you're on Spotify, you can slide down and let us know what you thought of the episode.
Yes, leave us a review. It's good because, feedback on a specific episode is great.
Yeah, it's fantastic. We love it. So make sure that you just scroll down. It might be a different question as well. You can just scroll down and let us know what you think of the app. You might be able to answer the question. If you're on Apple Pods, just leave us a review, 5 stars.
Yep,
if you're on
5
Spotify,
stars.
Just answer the question and 5 stars. And make sure to tell your friends to join in down here on the MacPack podcast.
Bang
We
on the
love
money.
you. We love your friends.
That's it.
We do. That's how we operate. Enjoy. G'day, welcome to the MacPack. My name's Jake McKenna, and to my left this week at Otter the Man on the panel with the worst AFL predictions. This is my little brother Joe. How are you, Joe boy?
Yes, when I go for predictions, I go for hot takes.
Oh, yeah, you're not wrong. And to my right, coming in at 6'1" as he does each and every week, is the baby brother of the pack who we call Junior Boy. Junior Boy, how are you?
It was that long ago, I can't even remember what we predicted at the start of this year.
Neither could I until I cut them up just a little bit earlier today. There are some absolute howlers in there. We'll be getting to them off the top of the show tonight.
That's huge.
Plus, Junior Boy, you're discussing Snapchat yet again.
That's right, the BBC reported on it this time, boys, so I thought we would too.
We're chatting about Snapchat more than we chat about like anything else,
Yeah,
which is
maybe
weird.
the
'cause
BBC.
2 of the 3 don't use Snapchat. I've also got an old ad that I want to bring to your attention.
It's the ad, man.
It's a little bit controversial. I'll get your takes in a little bit, and I believe you have an everyday hero, Junior Boy.
do.
Massive bet, lads. Let's get into it. Boys.
Flamingo.
How are we all? Are we all well?
Feeling good, feeling fine. How about you guys?
Good to be back.
It doesn't seem it, does it?
You're right,
He
Jack.
said it in a way which is like, feeling good, feeling fine.
I'm feeling a bit sleepyhead, to be honest.
Sleepy Joe.
Sleepyhead. Your hair, I reckon Joe's hair dictates how he's feeling. Some days it comes in and it's really depuffed.
Ooh.
Like it looks, it's not very like puffy and
Wow.
You can say that about hair. I'm not saying anything wrong. Like you can puff up your hair a bit,
Whoa.
but it doesn't look like that today.
The
It's
hat
just-
trick.
It's just yeah. It's just like, it's like hat hair, but you haven't worn a hat today. It's just like energy. All of the energy has just been sucked out of
Puffed
him.
out.
Yeah.
You got me saying.
It's got no life in it.
It's not a derogatory.
You got to go see our good friend at the show, the barber himself, AK-47.
Yeah, he did this one.
It
That's a
looked
Kate
no, but
cut.
it looked good.
Kate would never.
It looked
Yeah.
good a week or so ago, but at the moment,
Yeah,
it's just
just so
looking
you-
quite. It just looks quite drab, don't you
It
think?
looks good. Looks like corporate Joey.
Yeah.
It just looks flat. It looks lifeless sometimes.
No, to be honest,
And it's nothing to do with the haircut. It's more to do with the man rocking the haircut.
To be
I
honest,
think.
he
the
cut
energy
it,
or
he
the lack
cut
of
it
energy.
too far, but that's on me.
What do you mean?
I'm a
cut it too-
takeful.
too
He was
far.
asking me how far to cut it, and with that, like
Far, what, like to
Like how
Kalgoorlie?
much?
What do you mean?
Far.
how much to cut off the top.
Yeah.
And he was asking me, but with that kind of stuff, I never know. So I just sort of agree with whatever length.
Oh, so you wanted less.
Maybe less.
Always more. I think always
No,
more.
but less
'Cause-
cut off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's
more.
He
no,
does get
but
a
I
bit-
think you want more cut off because you're paying money.
That's what
You're
I
coming
thought.
back. It's like if you went into a. I find
in their
haircuts.
interest to not cut your hair.
Yes, so I find haircuts being like you got to get as much cut off as possible, right? The
To get
same
the-
way it's just to get your value worth. Imagine rocking up to a fuel pump and it's $80 no matter how much you put in the car, and you go, "I'll just put a little bit in," and then you walk off. You're like, "Oh, that's okay."
I've actually never thought about it like that.
You have to come back.
But you know what's funny? That's a great theory, Jack. But all hairdressers and barbers that I've been to, I always say, like, I'll just take an inch off, and they'll take 3 inches off, and they always ruin your hair. But
No,
like,
they're doing their job. You're
but
there to
it-
get your hair cut. They're cutting your hair.
but in their interest, they should be cutting half of an inch if I
Yeah.
ask for an inch. But they're cutting too much.
I hate some people. Some people finish up with their hairdressers and they're like, "Oh yeah, I had a haircut today," and I'm like,
When?
"It doesn't look any different to what it used to." Not from a style standpoint either. It's just like they literally didn't take any
Looks the
length
same,
off.
yeah.
Yeah, they're just mucking around up there. Were you watching them do the snippers? Like, are you actually watching the hair go in between, or are they just doing that behind?
They've got a
the hair?
fake. They've got a group of hair, and they're just dropping it. as they go. And they finish,
Sleight
look
of
how much
hand.
we've cut off.
Strange. Anyway, let's do a bit of footy chat off the top because we didn't address any footy last week.
didn't.
We were too busy caught up in our own trick.
Yeah, we were talking about ourselves.
we
Now let's talk about others.
Yeah.
Let's share the love. Boys, it was obviously the AFL Premiership game 2 weeks ago.
The grand final.
The grand
grand
finale.
final.
We were there.
And the winner, of course, yeah, you were there, whatever. And we talked about that. We talked about your big trip, whatever. That was enough. The winner of the game obviously gets the Premiership Cup,
Yeah.
Yeah.
a magical item, I might say.
The holy grail, if you will.
Yeah.
It has some items do have this magical quality to them, and I think the Premiership Cup is one of them.
100%.
So much so that I believe, and many football fans in Australia do believe, it has a curse.
Ooh.
So much so that even the players often buy into this curse, and that is at the parade,
Yeah.
which is the day before the grand final. The two captains go up to get a photo, each of them holding the cup.
Yes.
And the superstition is
Yeah.
whoever touches it last, like whoever holds onto it longest, will win the cup.
Yes.
And so I was trying to do a bit of research on this to see how accurate it is, because I thought for sure Geelong was going to win this game.
Yeah.
Based on
Just their form coming in.
Okay.
I thought Geelong.
Yeah, they were pretty heavy favourites.
They were. And then on Friday, just
And they'd beaten Brisbane only 3
Couple
weeks
weeks ago,
prior
yeah.
By
by
50,
a
60.
huge margin.
so I thought I was pretty confident back in Geelong end. And then I saw a little news clip.
Yeah.
Patrick Dangerfield lets go of cup before Lucky Neal.
Yeah.
And in my heart of hearts, I thought,
This is
Oh.
not good. This is
oh,
not good.
Brisbane will win. Like, as soon as I saw it, there was like no doubt in my mind. I was like,
Oh, well.
So the rule basically stems that if you're holding the cup last, because the AFL captains have to hold the cup in part of this presentation, and the rule, I think you're about to tell us whether or not it's true or not, but the rule is that if the captain, whoever captain's holding the cup last, generally is the winner of.
They'll be seeing it again soon.
Yeah,
that is the rule. And I heard about it mainly for the first time when it was really relevant was when Collingwood won in 2023.
Yeah.
Darcy held the cup for a really long amount of time.
almost too long, almost to the point where like the chief had to come in about, hey mate, you got to get that back. The game's about to start.
Yeah.
And the reason why he did it was because in 2018, Scott Pendlebury
Let go of
let
the
go of it
And they lost.
Wow.
So you start to hear these stories of this happening.
Yes.
But I couldn't find any
Or the origin.
like distinct, like, is there a tracker of this? Until I stumbled upon a dear Redditor
Oh.
named, I'll give him credit. His name is Bredator with
Wow.
2 R's at the end.
You'd only kind of find these people on Reddit as well.
Yeah. And he said, so he's a West Coast fan. So take of that whatever you will. And he said he's gathered this much. He says this curse worked in the years 2001,
Yep.
2002, 2003.
Yeah.
He said I couldn't find any footage of these, just word of mouth.
No, Predators lost me.
He says, I assume they did it in 2004 but lost. I don't know who won that game. He says, I can't confirm that. And then he said,
So that would have been Port Adelaide in
yeah,
2004.
he said 2005, 2006, it worked. He said he couldn't find any information on 2007 to 2014.
That's a long period.
It's
It's
a bit of
also
a-
quite convenient for him. Like, he's only finding
Yeah.
the ones where it is working, and then if it's not
Yeah.
working,
Yeah.
it's like,
Oh,
I
where'd
couldn't
that go?
find the clip.
Okay, but then it gets pretty full on. And then again, this is just what this guy is saying. But he sounds like he did a lot because he's like linking to YouTube videos that he
Okay.
watched.
I'll back him in.
Good on him.
He said that in 20...
Really changed our tune on him quite
I've
quickly.
got a feeling this
I think-
guy. Yeah, keep going. Keep going.
So then he said in 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19,
Yeah.
it worked.
Right.
He said in 2020 there was technically no parade
Because of the COVID stuff.
because of COVID, but he says Trent Cotchin claims he let go last
Oh.
at something.
Okay.
Okay.
Then in 2021, Bont had it last, but he lost.
Yeah, that was in Perth.
Yeah. And then 2022, 2023, 2024, and now 2025, the curse is held true.
Wow.
And then people in the comments were saying 2021 was in Perth, so the curse must
must be-
reverse. It
yeah.
must flip around.
It's a Melbourne thing.
But that's pretty insane. Like, I mean, even just the fact that the last 4 years it's been true.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
not in like understand like it's sports.
They-
Superstitions are so like they're so strong. They're very respected, and like a lot of people have them.
Yeah.
It's not something you want to fuck around with on the
Yeah.
day. I don't get why
Oh.
captains let go.
The other thing about 2021, so that was when Demons won, and apparently Max Gorn knew about the superstition,
Yeah.
and he tried to let go first. He let go instantly. He like
Tried to
Bluff.
tried
it.
to bluff it, which other people have in the past. And I know Lockie Neal 2 years ago,
against us.
he made it look against.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, last year. Yeah,
Yeah.
he tricked the guy.
Oh, he did a little
He
pump
like
fake.
tricked him. Yeah, I don't know. I remember watching it, and he fucking tricked him somehow.
I do remember. He went to put it down, and then like he literally was something like that, and then just like
Yeah.
still held on. To
But
it.
I was thinking about it a lot since the Geelong game happened. And what I was thinking is, I don't know if it's necessarily magic, which I kind of do think it is, but I think my rational explanation would be when you're in that situation, obviously holding on to the cup is like quite a stupid thing to do. Like, you're standing there holding a cup. Oh, this is going to make us win.
Yeah.
But I do think the fact that a captain of a football team, which is like the peak of their professional career, peak of they're an elite athlete,
Yeah.
the fact that they'll stand up there and hold on to a stupid cup so much,
Listen to him.
like so much to embarrass themselves because they will do anything
It takes.
to win.
Yeah.
I think it's more the mindset of the captain being like, I'm going to fucking,
Yeah. Okay.
even if it sounds stupid, if this thing gives us the slightest edge,
Yep.
I'm going to do it. So I think that's, for me, that's like the heart of the superstition.
All right. Now we've had all that backing. We probably should have done that before the finals because that would have changed where a lot of people would have put their money. I would imagine.
Yes.
Yeah.
So next year, don't worry
wonder
about
if the odds
any
change.
Don't worry about any of the home and away season. Don't even
Yeah.
worry about the finals.
Nah.
Whoever's holding on to that cup last.
Put the house on it.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. But
Not in this economy.
Alrighty, boys, time for our projections and predictions from the AFL season. I went back through the archives today. This is from like episode 232. So
Channeling Predator.
something.
There was no record of it.
Something.
But I said the winners.
So I've gone through. We gave predictions for for all of the above. All right. So we've got the rookie of the year, essentially. I don't know what they call it. The
AFL Tab
Rising
What is it?
Star.
AFL
NAB.
NAB Rising Star.
the Brownlow Medal,
Yep.
the Wooden Spooner, and the 2025 Premiers.
Nice.
Well, let's kick things off by doing the rookie of the year, the best first. Oh, not even first year player. Like,
First or second.
It's
Yeah,
within a
right.
certain amount of games.
yeah, they have to be like under the age of a certain. They have to be under 21, I think it is.
Yeah.
But they also couldn't have played like more than 8
Yeah.
games or
And
something.
you-
Like
and
there's
you-
so
and
many.
And you can't
strange-
eat at more than 10 bananas for the year.
Yeah, and you had to get a band-aid in that plan.
Yeah.
Can you guys recall who you went with? Joe, let's start with you. Let's try and whip through this nice and quickly.
Rising Star.
Yeah.
Literally no idea. I think I would have just picked a name from when you went through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you.
Riley
Sam Layla.
with the number 1 pick.
I think so.
Didn't play a game.
He played one and it came out. Remember that?
What?
His third leg came out. I
Yeah.
think his first game. It
Yeah.
didn't go and then...
I don't think that was it. Was that him?
Yeah, it was.
Okay. I think he broke his jaw. Yes. Okay. So the winner was Murphy Reid from the Fremantle Dockers.
Okay.
A name that we were
Definitely
unfamiliar
did
with
better.
until after round 1 where he kicked like 4 goals in about 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Have a listen to this. See if you recall any of this whatsoever.
Oh, Rising Star. Now this one is tricky.
Are you familiar with any names before we even get into the Rising Star?
I know that GWS have a big. They got some good young players, and the one I'm going to nominate is Mr. Off, Jack Off. Jack Off. He
Is that
plays
his
for Jack Off. He plays for GWS.
What's his surname? OF.
Off. OUGH.
Oh, the jack off.
First name Jack.
I was unfamiliar with the jack off till right now.
So I saw a little promo video that GWS did
Okay.
with their rookies, and I thought they were making them read out
Fake
fake
name.
names. But it turns out it is his real name, and he seems fine with it. So
Jack
good on
off
him.
was followed by Mike. Josh Brown could come through hard and get the Rising Star.
He could. He looked
He
sensational.
could win it next year.
We played.
Because do you win it based off of your one round that you win?
No.
But
You get nominated.
in a round.
by that round.
Yeah, but
But it's your year's performance.
yeah, correct.
So it would
There's no-
make
if
it
someone
tough
just-
if he only played half of the year in the
Or half
ones.
a game.
Yeah,
All right, then maybe I'll go with Jack off.
but I think Levi Ashcroft.
Oh, yeah. That other Ashcroft's guy's brother.
It genuinely, we don't ever come for an education
No,
on the
no,
footy.
no, no.
Just you're here purely for the entertainment.
Only rising star because, like,
Have you heard? Did you hear? The season's been on for however many months. Did you hear anyone mention Jack off once? Because we
Yeah.
mentioned him 4 times in about a minute.
And the good part about this is we don't even really know the names, so anyone listening can play along. We're all of the same education base here.
0 of 3.
Oh, 3.
yeah, Levi was a good guess. though.
Levi, yeah.
Levi was a
Premiership
great
player.
guy. Probably Levi was
Probably
probably
should've won.
underrated to not get it. But anyway, Premiership player.
Good on
He's-
Murphy, though. He's good. I liked him.
He is good. He doesn't have a funny name though. All right, Brownlow medalist. Can you recall where we went for the Brownlow, Joe?
Was it Chad Warner?
I reckon I would have gone Nick.
Okay.
I feel like-
Who wins the Brownlow? I guess.
It's got to be someone else who plays for Carlton because I don't think Patrick Cripps will get any votes.
Oh, hot take.
It will be a mad recorrection.
Right. I'm going to go Nick Dacos. Heavy on Nick Dacos. I just don't see a world in which last year he won. He beat the record, so he would have broken the record and won the Brownlow with a record amount of votes, and he lost. So I just
Yeah,
can't
it
work
does
out.
suck.
Anyway, so I think this year he just has to. The only reason he couldn't, and I would hate to, we're going to touch so much wood here, but is if he had a season-ending injury or he got reported for
How's the plan of
Something
fasciitis treating him?
apparently all good, apparently all locked
sweet.
and loaded.
Yeah, we'll go Nick Dacos then.
I am not going to go Nick Dacos. I don't think he'll win it.
Based
I
on
think-
what?
His plan of
He's had his
fasciitis.
chance.
He's had his chance. He's 21.
He's in year 3.
No, Zach Butters.
Okay, yeah, that could
If he
work.
doesn't like
He just
go
loves-
crazy,
Yeah, he loves,
bashing
hitting
someone.
people. Yeah, so that could be a sneaky chance. I don't mind that. So we got 2 for Slick and then 1 for Big Butters.
How did Zach do?
I feel like he got ruled out pretty early on in the piece, didn't he?
And then you don't really get votes, even if you are the best player, like Zach is. So that kind
Well,
of
did he get
sucks.
suspended?
I think so. Yeah, I don't know that he's played a year without getting suspended. Zach Butters.
He gets fined a lot.
Yeah,
Damn, poor guy.
he gets fined more than anyone I've ever seen. 2 against. Again 0 of 3.
You
Some
can't
heavy.
vote for Nick every year.
Watch us.
Well, I've genuinely David King a few years ago put everything you own on Nick Dacos because he will win it eventually.
Eventually, yeah.
And I've
Becoming, you have to claw back everything you own every year.
remortgage your remortgage. 0 of 3. Interesting stuff. No one predicted Matt Rao. I don't even think Matt Rao predicted Matt Rao on the night. Like after the season was well.
But he did have a speech prepared.
I
which
was a
found
bit
really
shocked
funny.
about that as well.
Yeah, like if he wasn't really like everyone like on Sportsbet, like Noah Anderson was beating him right
Yeah.
in the odds.
Yeah.
But then like the second best in the team's prepared a speech.
Yeah, it is funny.
How
because
many of them
can
have
you
prepared a
imagine, yeah,
speech?
after that night, every single bloke in the room takes a speech out and goes, not this year, I guess.
That's my favorite thing about the red carpet. They always go up to like the 5-6 blokes who are at sniff and they go, "You got a speech prepared?" And they're like, "Nah, mate, wouldn't have thought so. Nah, I don't think it's gonna be mine. No."
And then they
And
pull
then
it out.
When he
run
pulled it out, that was just,
Yeah, I was like, did he know?
yeah, I was shocked
Yeah.
because I'd never heard of it.
All right, number 3, we got the wooden spoon. Who do we predict for the wooden spoon? I'll let you know. There's a few matzo balls in this one.
Fucking this cunts. West Coast Eagles.
You've gone West Coast, you reckon?
I hope so.
Who do you think you went for?
North or regular Melbourne?
Regular.
The Demons.
Yeah.
Okay. Pay attention. Listen very carefully. Just throughout to the mention of the Adelaide Crows. Let's go. Who's the worst team in the comp this year, lads?
Is it North on the up?
North are on the
Or
up.
maybe Adelaide Crows.
I was going to say Richmond are probably unlikely to win
They went out straight.
3 games. I think
Yeah.
they'll win sub 3 games, which is pretty sad, but
Rip the Tigers.
they had a good run. North look like they're definitely on the up. I think North will be better than St Kilda, probably better than Essendon, probably better than the Crows. I think North are going to play some real good footy this year.
That's huge.
Who are we locking in? You're going Richmond?
Richmond.
I'm going Richmond.
Yep, the mighty Tigers.
Okay, to sit at the bottom of the one. So we've gone 0 of 3 again.
What was going on with them?
Well,
Why did
they
everything-
were shocking last year. Shocking. They finished first overall this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
And we
And
like
then
we literally had them like pegged in the bottom 4. I think you nearly had them pegged.
for dead last.
Yeah.
I thought we were doing the next one.
just outrageous. Oh goodness.
so
They had a strange year. I don't think anyone predicted they would do as well as they did. And then the moment people started predicting they were going to do quite well, they didn't win a game.
Do you think they can back it up next year? Or were
fuck
they?
no. Nah.
They're fakers, you reckon? They got lucky. Couple of throws.
Find out in March.
Couple
Do we
of
sound
playoffs.
sick in this?
Yeah,
clip?
I was thinking that as
We
well.
sound
I was like-
unwell.
A long
You sound,
COVID.
you sound like
Yeah, we must have
this from
had-
a couple of years ago.
We must have had like a heinous. Oh, and what month
from
is it usually?
March.
January, February.
I got sick in Feb, but I
March.
didn't think I was still sick come March.
You used to remember your Feb sickness.
I was sick for my birthday. I didn't see anyone for 2 weeks. Yeah, I remember
Ah.
it pretty well.
Wow, damn.
But
Do you
I
guys
don't-
remember your sicknesses?
Um,
Like, I forgot that I was sick like 5 weeks ago. Until I saw like a photo
You were
of me sick. Yeah. But I was sick for a while.
That's
I
the
remember
issue.
having
Joe's
leave.
sick every second day, so it's hard to keep track of
Like,
it.
and it hurts when I pee, but like, that's normal. Right?
and the blood.
Yeah,
And
the blood out of
lastly-
every-
Blood means it's dehydrated.
What about like when you're crying and there's blood
Yeah, from your gut.
from everywhere?
Yeah, my blood comes out of my belly button occasionally.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's just usually when you eat chocolate, right?
Is that a reference to something?
No, just
Oh, cool.
wacky
Okay,
humor.
It is now.
Diverting the status foe. If you will.
And lastly, we had the premiers. Can you remember who we picked for the premiers?
Come on.
Good, right?
Oh, here we go. Who wins the whole fucking thing, lads? Who is the premier for 2025?
The Black and White Army. Is there a question about them, boys?
I'm gonna go with flag mantle
Oh wow! I think you've done this a few times.
because when I get it,
You will.
I'm
look
gonna
like
be
a
down
hero.
there partying with them.
You will look like a hero. Hart says Collingwood, but I think GWS. I reckon last year were the best team in the competition.
And they do have the rising star joining their ranks.
The off.
The big Jack.
Yeah, off.
There you
People
go.
were gonna. That'll be his thing. It'd be like he's going off.
Jacking off. He's been caught jacking Oh, wow.
What could have been? Maybe next year.
So good.
Jack.
He'll probably be young enough. You could probably vote him in
Yeah, you
March.
could vote
We
him
do it
again.
all again.
That's huge.
Don't tempt me.
Can't wait till March where we predict all that again.
Yeah,
So we went 0 of 12.
Yeah, we didn't get a single thing accurate, and we were so bad, in fact, that we had two of us had Adelaide potentially finish dead last. Alrighty, we're back on the Snapchat train. I can't remember we're talking about the way in which you can see the whole of the world via
see
the
where you went to.
Snapchat lens.
Yeah, there's a percentage of what you can see. Like you can see a percentage of what you've explored on the map,
Yeah.
which is pretty
It was
awesome.
as riveting then as it is now. Don't worry.
But this time, boys, Snapchat.
Have you used Snapchat since, Joe?
I use it when Riley sends Snapchats to our group chat.
That's quite literally the only time I open it up.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I got a few of your mates who I don't know how, but if they put something up on their story, I get alerted to it.
You got to turn
Has
that,
that
off.
ever? Why is that happening?
Yeah, I used to get that as well. It'd be like just random people. They put something on their story.
Yeah, my watch goes off and it's just like random people that I've never heard of being like, "Hey, this person uploaded this story." I'm like,
Gotta see that.
who the fuck cares?
Yeah, but this time, boys, Snapchat has made worldwide news. That's
Okay.
right. And credible sources as well. Need I mention the British?
Was it the ABC or the BBC?
The BBC. That's
Right.
right.
What does it stand for?
The BBC, the British
It's not that hard.
Broadcasting Corporation.
Yeah, would have thought so. Yeah.
Fascinating.
Pretty
Well,
good.
what are they doing over there?
No,
Drinking a bit
no,
of tea?
it's not just in Britain. It's everywhere.
It's worldwide. He mentioned that.
This is
Yeah,
happening.
but what
everywhere.
is BBC doing?
Oh, they're just reporting on it,
Fascinating. They do great work.
which is what I'm doing here. So, boys, there's this feature in Snapchat called Snapchat Memories. It's probably the best feature that Snapchat actually have.
Yeah.
And it gives
Or
you...
the stalking one. I like that one.
What's the stalking one?
The map.
The snap map. Yes, that's good. That's good as well. But then memories is good because you get to like, it's a nostalgic run, right?
Yeah.
Any day I could just go into my Snapchat memories and see what I was doing 9, 7, 3, 2 years ago today. And we send stuff in the chat sometimes.
Yeah, that's actually true. I have gotten sometimes a friend will send something from like 3 years ago.
Yeah. Or even longer, like when you're in
Yeah.
high school. And it's awesome. It's awesome to see.
Yeah, I've had a few of my mates send me ones from like 12 years ago, and it's like us in year 12. And I'm like, that is pretty hectic.
Yeah, it's cool, right? It's legit a moment in time and you're reminded of it just because it's the anniversary of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's fucking gone.
Oh, it's finished. What do you mean?
Well, what they're doing is they're making us pay for that now. So they're saying, we're only going to give you 5 gigabytes of storage for your memories. If you want more than that, you got to give us cash.
How
We
much?
want
How much do you
cash.
get at the moment? Unlimited.
Unlimited, yeah.
How much would I be using? I don't think, as someone who doesn't use the app, probably sub 5.
Well, you wouldn't use much, but yeah, there'd be lots of people using a lot of it.
Why do you not save it to your just photos, just your general photo
Well,
book?
because they have it all in their cloud.
Yeah. Well, there's now an option where they've given you the option to download all your memories of all time onto a local device.
Yeah,
right?
do that. Can you just do it to your photos?
Yeah, you can do that. But now it's just like it won't update in future times, you know? So the stuff that's happening now you won't be able to look back on because of this limit. And yeah, so once it hits that date where they enforce it, I'm not sure when that is, but yeah, all your stuff's just going to get deleted.
They should do a memory of that day.
The day where everyone stopped
Yeah.
using Snapchat.
Yeah.
So there's two reasons. Like there's two big things that could happen out of this, and one is that people stop using Snapchat and just start
Already
people start to just like save photos on their own devices, like how we usually
Do
do.
you think because less people are using it, they're not making as much like ad money?
Yeah, it must be. Absolutely must be. That must be why I'm getting text messages to my wrist saying like
Yeah.
some random models just shared a photo of a snatch or something. Like, why do I care?
Oh, no, that's Snapchat.
And that one's going great. That's just Joe texting me. Yeah.
Wow,
Just a strange thing. Like, I didn't subscribe to that. Like, I don't know why it's vibrating my wrist.
oh, it's vibrating someone else as well. Anyway, or the second thing that could happen is that now that you're putting money into it, it's like an iCloud storage system. So people are going to become dependent on the app. That's where they're going
I
to
think that's
their
scary.
stuff.
As someone who doesn't use Snapchat but uses just like the photo album, it's significantly better use of and like there's no qualms with that. The only issue I had was I must have been like many moons ago. I'm saying like 10 years ago. I realized that all my photos are being saved to Snapchat, right?
Yeah.
And so I downloaded them, I took them out. Yeah. And then I realized that I had like 2 months of stuff that all landed in, like, when it was grouped out, it just landed under the same date. So
Oh,
it looked like
yeah.
I'd taken like 300
So
photos.
your memories
on
on
one
that day go off.
Yeah. But like, that's not a true representation. So hopefully that doesn't happen, because if that does happen and you're taking out like 220 gigabytes worth of photos and it's just like, wow, October 12th was a big day, wasn't it?
Some
It's
people-
hectic.
Yeah, that's right. So
You had a beard and you were bold and you were...
So they've enforced it already. This is happening now, and you've got 12 months to decide what you're going to do.
12
So
months
they're
seems
enforcing it in a year.
ages.
I feel like this will be a story in a year as well.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
have you tried to download your photos? How many gigs are you running with?
No, I haven't yet, but it's something that I've definitely got to look into. But here are the prices for you boys.
And is it monthly?
I think it's monthly. Yeah, there's no like lump sum. You've got to pay monthly. So it's $3.10 per month for 100 gigabytes,
Seems reasonable.
or $6.20 for 250 gigabytes, which works out per year. 100 gigabytes, $37 a year. 250 gigabytes plus Snapchat Plus, $74 a year.
Now, what I think it's silly that as a social media platform, they are charging people to use the service. I think that's bizarre. That's probably not really happening in any other field.
It would be
I
like
understand Instagram do it when you want to get the blue tick and everything, but I feel like this is a little bit different.
It would be like if YouTube was like, oh, do you want to keep these videos up or we're going to delete them?
Yeah, that's literally what it-
Please.
That's literally what it feels like, which I don't think is a great place. The only other thing is, you mentioned, like, it's not super expensive, but after 250 gigs, what happens there? That's just max.
I don't know. Yeah, it's a good point. Oh no, I think there is a terabyte option, but they haven't released prices for that yet.
Could you imagine having a terabyte worth of Snapchat shit?
Yeah. Streaks. Streaks S.
Streak.
What are you saying?
See, when my friend told me about this, I was like, you know what? Fair enough. There's like a lot of storage going on this app where their cloud must be like just expanding at a massive rate and they need something to pay for it.
Well, I think, yeah.
But then I was like, wait a
delete
minute.
all the people who haven't logged on.
Yeah, well,
They've
that's
probably
true.
already done that.
Yeah, please delete me ASAP.
But then I was like, no other software does this. Like if I sent 1 million photos on Messenger, I wouldn't have to pay for anything.
Nah.
You know, like I was
No.
just like, this is just a bit rude.
Well, they're loading that into their AI model probably. So
It's as
they
if,
want that.
yeah. But it feels as if Snapchat's heard about this whole cost of living crisis and have thought, how can I get in on this?
Will you be paying? What is your plan of attack as someone who's quite involved with the Snapchat community?
Well, my morals tell me not to, but the evidence in which, you know, my generation uses it daily, that's our main communication. We kind of have to, don't we?
That's
is
hectic.
nuts,
Do you think
yeah.
that'll stop though?
Well, I hope it does. I hope that there's another app that comes along or we just all move to Facebook.
Because that's something
Fine.
I've found. There hasn't been an app that's come along in a long time for mine. I understand maybe TikTok in 2020 was big.
Be Real was huge for a couple months.
Yeah, months. That's the key because nothing seems to keep our attention. Like Facebook's been running since I was in well and truly early stages of high school. And that has stood the test of time.
Yeah, but that moved to Instagram,
Yeah, which is all now.
which is
just the same
Instagram
old
is
bullshit.
actually dying now.
Oh, is it unwell?
Yeah.
It's got the big
It's
C.
got COVID. Yeah.
Alrighty, boys, it's been a minute since we've gone through the archives to find one of these, but I have an old ad for you. It comes from our friends, and I mean this, our friends at Solo.
Oh, I love Solo.
Slam it down hard.
I feel like, is Solo Australian?
Solo?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Oh, that's awesome.
Joel
I love-
Creasy's dad used to be the Solo Man. Do you remember that? Did you know that?
What
was I
is the
telling that
Solo
to?
Man?
the slam it down
Someone-
hard guy, right?
Yeah, there used to be like an actual Solo Man
Yeah.
who was like the equivalent
Yeah,
of...
mascot.
Yeah,
Ronald
equivalent-
McDonald.
Yeah, he was sort of the Ronald McDonald, but for Solo. He was quite a...
Did he have a look?
saucy, big moustache and like quite a jacked operator.
Oh, cool.
Just like a handsome man from, I'm going to say 70s, 80s.
that would make.
I don't know yet.
But he was the Solo Man.
Oh, that's awesome.
They have gone away from that in recent times because he's probably quite a bit older.
They should get Joel to do it.
Different brand, I imagine, if you got Joel Creasy doing it. I don't know how much he would enjoy
Entertaining.
following in his father's footsteps doing that.
I'd love it.
No, absolutely. Love to see it. Let's do it. Solo recently, what I'm loving, I bought a carton quite literally yesterday. New branding.
Yeah.
It's really nice. You seen the new
Yellow
branding they got?
cans.
Ooh, they're going with the yellows.
You're an idiot.
Does
Have a look
Solo have that ad where it's I think it's for the like X-rated or whatever, the hard-rated one.
Yeah. I don't know if they're advertising hard rated on like.
Are
Nah,
they doing?
You're not allowed.
That's the new can.
Oh, I love it.
See, it is yellow.
What would you say the old can look like? You don't see any difference?
It's a yellowy.
So this is the old can. Just
Oh,
looks a bit
I
more
love it, yeah.
metallic.
Yeah,
clunky.
I much prefer the new one. The new one looks retro, which is cool.
Yeah.
Going back to the pastel
I
colours.
like those old retro Fanta, Pepsi, 7-Up. Those old logos. I remember they were really cool.
Yeah, for
There you
sure.
go. Well, what I want to talk about today is because they've done a lot in the space of, as you mentioned, like alcoholic beverages now.
Yep.
Hard raters. They're pushing out the oranges. We had a few of the orange ones at the MCG the other week, Riley.
Yeah, yep. Pretty
Quite
good.
good.
Okay.
Love it.
Back in the day,
Good.
they used to do some pretty hectic advertising, and as you mentioned, Solo, slam it down fast is what it used to be.
That's it.
Because the old concept with Solo was it was a fizzy drink, but it didn't have that much fizz to it, right? So you could, in fact, slam it down fast.
So it's like a lemonade sort of, not just a fizzy drink.
Well, none of
It's
that.
meant to be like
none of that.
meant to be refreshing, not like burning. And
Yeah.
it goes down
So,
the
like,
cold.
have you ever tried to slam a Sprite down fast?
No.
Like, your insides will fall out of you because it's so fizzy.
Yeah.
Where Solo's, it's like a nice palate, but it's not going to give you too many bubbles in the belly.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And that was their whole selling point. Was like slam it down. Solo, you can slam it down fast because there's not much.
It makes
fizz.
it feel more refreshing.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Now,
Is that still the case?
yeah, it's still, if you compared it to like other pub sodas and stuff,
Like a Lift?
it would be, yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Now, what I want to show you tonight, though, is something a little bit different to that because they ran a few different advertising campaigns. This ad in particular, they ran I remember seeing it at the time. I feel like it was part of a campaign where maybe 2 or 3 different versions.
Okay.
I can no longer find the other versions. I don't think that is an accident. I think they have done a great deal of their power over the last 15 to 20 years to try and delete any form of this ad ever existing.
That's fair.
I saw it come up the other day and I was like, oh.
There's one more version of it in memories. That they're excited for it to be gone forever.
And I was just thinking, oh boy, as if this ran and what would happen if this ran today. So I want to get your boys' thoughts.
Yeah.
Everyone listening at home, we'll share it on the socials on Friday so you can watch it. But for the moment, obviously, you can hear it unless you're watching Joey's fantastic YouTube videos. Here we go.
Huddle up, boys.
Outside the 50, he plays on quickly, left foot kick towards the goal square. Kinsey takes the
Man cans. You get them. You get rid of them. Solo, the drink for mankind.
Oh, wow.
All
They really
right.
targeted agenda there.
Who wants to explain what we just saw? Because I don't.
So the ad, they seem to disappear from the slam it down fast
Very much so.
element.
So-
and instead, literally, in my opinion, I don't reckon the ads would have run for very long because they have very much just picked one gender
Yeah.
and gone, we're putting all our marketing towards advertising to this being a man's drink.
So what happened in the ad was interior day apartment. Man
Guy-
sits on couch watching TV, watching
Yes.
sports. Pretty cool. Spider or fly?
Huntsman
Spider.
spider.
Yeah, big
Spider
spider.
on the wall.
Yeah.
He gets a newspaper he wraps up, but then he's too scared. He screams.
Yep.
Yeah, too scared to kill the spider, so he screams. And
Then
and in
he-
doing so,
Something
traditionally female breastal area
Yes.
starts to grow
appeared. He sort
quite
of
rapidly
grew
on him.
quite a bosom for sure.
Insinuating that he was becoming
A
not
bosomed person.
Yes.
A bosomed
a
person.
person who would possess a bosom.
And then he goes out into the street and he tackles a shark and brings that into his house as if to show how masculine he is. Did you not even notice the shark?
I knew. I
thought
noticed the shark
that-
at the end.
Yeah, I don't think he wrestled a shark.
I think
he pulled
just
the
got a
shark in.
solo.
He pulled the shark from outside into his kitchen.
Okay.
And then to refresh himself and for that hard-earned thirst, he goes and grabs himself a solo. And in doing so, he's realised like pulling the shark hasn't done anything for his growing bosom,
yeah.
but smashing a solo, the drink for a man,
Removed the bosom.
has
bosom.
has decreased the size of said bosom.
And what was the tagline of the ad?
Solo,
It's
a
like
drink, for mankind.
Wow.
Really leaning into the man element.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because, I mean, prior to seeing that ad, like, I don't know, solo, it's like,
And everyone drink?
it's not that cool or anything.
Is that what they were trying to do? Is it like to what was the strategy? And we're going to go into bat for them, not from a standpoint of thinking that is a sound body and mind suggestion of what they should do from a marketing standpoint, but from a thought process, is it beer gets drunk by men in Australia during the summer, a bit like what Canadian Club have done recently, where
Yeah,
they're like
yeah.
over beer, try Canadian Club. They've gone over beer, try solo,
Try
but
solo.
not said it in as eloquent a way.
It is interesting being like, so when did this ad come out, you said?
Scarily enough, like 2005, 2006
Yeah.
areas. So not that long ago, 20 years.
It's funny because obviously advertising has a subconscious impact on people that they are not aware of.
Yes.
It is crazy to think that people have watched that ad and then they would have gone to the shops and in their head thought, yeah, I'm a guy. I'm tough.
Or the other.
Let me get a solo. Yeah, even that. Or
I can't be seen
A
drinking
woman.
that.
Yeah,
because
does
I'm
that
not a
the
man.
thing? If
Thinking,
you're a
this isn't
lady
for me.
and you were drinking a solo at the time, do you feel like
You're
it's not your drink?
tomboy-ish.
yeah.
It just seems like the strategy just seems a little bit bizarre to me because solo to me has never been a gendered
yeah, it's just cool. It's
I don't,
beverage.
I don't think many drinks ever have been gendered.
Well, one that is gendered typically is Diet Coke.
Okay.
Diet Coke was like, because I guess back in the day, it's like women would be on diets.
Yeah, okay.
I'm doing quotes, guys. That's not my word.
Yeah.
That's why they brought out Coke Zero and it was black. Because
Oh.
black is, of course, the manliest of all colors.
yeah, it's interesting because, like, Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean-
it is funny that. And then there are stuff like creaming soda, right? A
Careful.
pink drink.
Careful.
But even that, it's like, it's more of a, it's not so yummy kind of thing, less of a girly thing.
Yeah.
But it is.
It's weird because like you think about it, the team at Solo must have seen, all right, most of people buying our drinks are men. Let's double down on this.
And
then-
let's make all
But I
men.
don't think that that's accurate either because I think
Wait, have you ever
Well, why
seen a
else would
girl
you
drink
target-
solo?
because
Now
it-
think about that.
Okay, yeah, yeah, that's fair. If you okay, say if you got results in and it was 50-50, 50% of our product is going to women, 50% of our product is going to men. Let's only advertise toward men. That seems like a weird thing.
Yeah,
to
they
do.
must have
Or
known
was
that it
it-
was a.
Or was it swinging the other way? Maybe 80% of solos were being drank by women. And
No,
they were
you don't do
Why
that.
aren't men drinking our
that's
drinks?
silly. That's silly to do something like that because then you're just shitting on 80% of your
Yeah.
market.
But they're trying to get more. Yeah, I don't know. But either way, I don't think ever. I mean, you can target your advertising, but I don't think you should exclude anyone.
No,
from your
exactly.
advertising.
If you were to do a vice versa campaign of that, and let's say Sprite went with the opposite, just to paint the picture.
Yeah.
What would that look like? That would be like a lady.
It would be like a lady. Yeah.
All I want to do here is to draw a direct comparison to if we were to flip the script.
Yeah.
This is the way I would picture it. It's like a lady. She's watching something along the lines of like The Bachelor or whatever.
Okay. Yes.
She gets up. Maybe she's having like a
charcuterie board.
A charcuterie board of some sorts, right? She gets up to grab a dip. It's in a jar. She pops it open with ease.
Okay. Right. Yes.
And then cut to close up of jar, popping over. Close up of her. She's like, still looks like a regular woman, but she has jacked arms.
Yeah.
And hair coming out of her pits.
Right.
And then she has a 7-Up or whatever.
but no genitalia.
I
I
would
feel
be,
like
oh yeah, she's
because that's
she's
the
rock
strange.
hard.
That's the strange thing is he grows tits, but like
Yeah.
you're not imagining she's growing a third leg in this process because
Yeah.
that would just be quite grotesque.
Yeah. Well, yeah. 100%.
And then what? She has a Sprite, and then
Yeah,
it
and then
just
it falls
shrivels
off.
It seems just like a strange.
And then it
but
cuts back to the charcuterie board, and she's got a sausage on there with the
oh, it's chorizo.
Yeah, she's
After
eating
all.
it.
It's a
Yeah,
full
it was a
chorizo.
chorizo.
And then as a bloke,
Yep.
if you saw a Sprite ad, would you lean in and order Sprite, or would you go my
thing's gonna fall off.
Yeah, exactly. Alrighty, boys, it's time for our favourite weekly segment. It's our only weekly segment. It's time for our Everyday Hero, Junior Boy. Take it away.
I'm taking you guys back to Melbourne.
Oh, we were just
baby.
there. You haven't been there since
since
middle of last
time.
year.
Yes,
Good times. Good times.
Glad we got.
We'll be back. Well,
maybe.
oh,
Oh, that's huge from you,
stay
Jay.
tuned.
That means nothing.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, we're in Melbourne, right? And we're actually en route back home.
Okay.
Yeah, we're back. We're coming. This is me and Jake leaving Melbourne after the week that was coming back to Perth,
airplane.
Australia.
Airplane mode.
And we were chilling in the bloody airport.
Airport. Yep.
Me and Jake just went and got a bloody family box at Macca's, pushed
Yep.
that back, walked past Boost Juice, got a little lychee boost, living the dream. Then I looked down at my phone, which we were about to embark on a 4.5-hour flight with, and that was my only form of entertainment.
Yeah.
And I see 30%.
Oh.
Not quite what you want to be heading into a long haul flight with, right?
Long haul. It's 4 hours.
It's across the nation.
It is. When people over east, when you tell them you're from Perth, it does sound like you've come from like the long lost world of
Antarctica.
Narnia. Yeah.
They're
They're like,
you guys
how
are
did
real.
you get here? And you're like, by plane. They're like, how many planes? So just
A
one.
miraculous journey.
It just seems so far
Feet in
fetched.
itself.
Just seems so far fetched. And then you're, oh, we're from Perth. And then someone's like, oh yeah, I know Perth. I was there once. I was in Bustleton. Is that near you? And you're like, not even close. Like we go to
quicker for me to come here.
yeah, literally. Quite literally.
But yeah, anyway, so we're chilling in the airport, and the airport that we're in, we're obviously not in the bloody Virgin Lounge.
No.
No, you're in the player lounge.
We're not in any sort of Qantas lounge, AirAsia lounge, if you will. That's right. Our PowerPoints are on the floor. So I found one, posted up, right behind where our plane was being boarded, and I sat, and I plugged, and I charged. Am I painting the picture?
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
You're sitting on the floor with your phone plugged into a wall.
Sipping my lychee boost.
Yeah, so it's not all bad.
It's not. I never said it was bad. Dude. I like living like this.
Living
Anyway.
low to the ground.
Yeah, that's right. Becoming one with the tarmac. And
Do you notice at airports, because these little ports, I reckon they're largely for
clean
Vacuum.
Yeah. Have you ever seen an airport get vacuumed? Because they've run 24 hours. It's like they can just shut.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Do you know what I mean?
Have you ever seen an airport get vacuumed?
Have you
I've
ever
just
seen
sit-
an airport get clean?
That's the thing. You're sitting on the fucking floor, and I'm thinking, Jesus,
Has it?
he's getting more than lychee in that cup.
Anyway, so I'm plugged in, charging away.
Yeah.
High traffic area. Everyone's leaving Melbourne that night for some reason. And yeah, people were walking past. And it was a two-pronger PowerPoint. I only needed the one. And I'm sitting there probably like 20 minutes just scrolling, da-da-da. And this old bird walks by and she says, Joe yawning at me. She says, "Oh, aren't I lucky?" And then I look up at her and said, "You're going to come sit next to me?" And she said, "Oh," she was genuine like Nan spec kind of lady, right?
She was. She actually was.
That Nan bill.
She needed a solo.
She grabbed your arm.
No, she actually didn't touch me. Not through fault of trying.
Get away from me.
Get off of me, you foul.
Your
Anyway.
Nan.
Yeah.
Your big sexy Nan.
But she was a genuine like.
She was a mature lady. We don't need to like berate her for being
Berating.
long lived.
On the wrong
Painting
end
the
of
dish
100. Did she mean to get on the floor or did she fall?
And then
Did she need to plug her life support in?
that's right. Anyway, so yeah, so she came and sat down next to me, and I was leaning up against the wall. She opted not to lean. She opted to just like sit next to me, and then I was like, "Let's have a bloody chin wag." Like, well, I mean, I've already started the combo.
Yeah.
And then we just didn't stop talking for like the hour that we waited.
He
for
was
our
genuinely
flight to
sat
board.
there for about an hour.
For
And
an hour?
I sat by myself in the lounge. This is the bit that he doesn't get. I'm sat by myself in the lounge area, just sitting there, just chilling.
Having the worst time of your life.
And then I heard him laughing behind me. He was sitting directly behind me, about
Yeah.
30 meters. And I hear him laughing, and I'm like, I know that laugh.
Oh, Riley's lost the plot.
I know that laugh. And then I turn around, and he's literally just chatting to one of the great battle axes of all time. She's just loving it.
She's telling you about the war and stuff.
I sent you through a video at the time.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So you've seen it.
But the video, the impression I got from the video was Riley sitting next to like a strange old person.
Yeah, that's exactly
And
what it was.
he's like- and he's like briefly humoring them with a bit of chat.
He did for
I didn't
70
think
minutes.
It was an hour long borderline podcast.
This is it here.
Yeah.
There he is, just having and a real gentleman would have given her the wall to lean.
Oh,
on.
that's what I
even
thought of.
her
A real
But
lady-
she could have
core
walked.
must be insane.
Yeah, she's no wonder she's 80. She's
That's why I
doing
didn't
crunches.
If you had sent me this photo and asked how long do you reckon this went on, I would have gone tops 45 seconds.
Did she lay down at all? She looked a bit uncomfortable.
Could
She
she
was
get
literally
up? She was trying. So what did you guys talk about?
Well, everything that you could, essentially. I mean, I was just
Her
like,
kids, they're 65 and 80.
Yeah.
she asked what I was in Melbourne for, and I
You
asked,
said you're on the run.
oh no, it's just a classic like, where are you heading? And then she said
Wherever you're going.
she said Sydney. I said Perth. We had a quick chinwag about how I'd been to Sydney. I talked about the tolls over there.
Oh, yeah.
How I was completely baffled by the fact that they have to pay to get on the freeway. What is this place?
Was
What
she
did she say
from
about
Sydney?
that?
Yeah, she's born and raised. And I was like, she was like, yeah, it's nuts, hey.
She might have seen the bridge get built. Good on her. Did she help? She could have been up there.
She was one of the initial designers of the Opera House.
There we go.
No, not really. But yeah, how about tolls? Just quickly. You guys know about them?
Yeah, we were in Sydney with you when you went.
How cooked is that?
Yeah, it's tapped. It's a tapped world.
What are we doing? Honestly, what is happening?
Some people have to pay to drive to get to work each day.
Yeah.
Fucking quit.
Yeah, and like you've already paid, like your tax money is going toward building the thing. Like, why are you paying for it? We already paid, right? How much are we paying?
I'm pretty sure some of them are owned by companies.
That's what she said. She said it's.
That's what she said.
Anyway, the chat went on. We ended up talking about the good old days, And
Which for you was 2006, for her was 1906.
she came over to Perth a couple of times. We talked about that. She told me why she was in Melbourne. It was actually for an art exhibition. She had no idea the footy was on. Arrived and was like,
Wow.
why is it so busy?
What art
Busiest
exhibition?
week. And most expensive time to be flying from Sydney to fucking Melbourne.
Yeah. But she was such a sweet old lady. I was like, oh, what art exhibition? And then she was showing me photos of the art.
How was
Some
it?
of the worst photos I've ever seen.
Of good art?
Oh, great art.
What
like-
was she taking on her phone?
Yeah.
Old people and phones.
Just like so blurry and like.
Discuss.
I went to
And
the
then-
museum a couple weekends ago, and there was one person who, because we were obviously like looking at everything, there was one person walking around, literally just every single thing in the museum, taking a photo of. Even like taking a photo, like the plaques with all the writing stuff.
Oh,
Quick
wow.
snap of that. Read that when I'm home.
Yeah, do you then go home and
Well,
is
she
that
didn't
like
look at
the,
anything.
is that the rest of the week?
She didn't look at
She didn't look
anything.
Just take photos.
There's like
How old?
stuff-
How old would this person have been?
not that old, like probably in their like 40s. But it's like this. They've shipped all this stuff,
Our
ancient stuff from China.
Yeah.
Just
Our,
Done.
our generation got yelled at for like using our phones too often. I think the pendulum has definitely swung the other way.
At
And,
least
now,
we know how to use it.
and old people now are just taking photos for the sake of taking photos. And it's
Yeah.
like, are you going to look at that again? And they're like, nah, absolutely not. But I'll take a photo of it.
Yeah, I felt bad for her. She had like that old lady stress, and she was like, I had to take a bunch of photos. I had to be in and out of the museum in like 30 minutes because there was some issues with her Airbnb. And I was like, damn, she flew all the
She
way
came
down
the
here.
whole way.
And then like
For the art
spent a couple
exhibition.
days here, paid for all this stuff, and only spent 30 minutes of the joy that she wanted to
Bullshit.
go. I was like, damn, that
Did she
sucks.
like it?
Yeah, she really enjoyed it. She thought it was fun, and just the experience of it was great.
What was the art exhibition?
I don't know, some shit from fucking Europe. I don't know. Like, it was some cool thing. Like, she was talking about
That's
it.
heartbreaking that she's done all that and then she only went in there for 30 minutes.
Yeah, it was flat.
It's like if we took the trip over to Melbourne and then we watched like a quarter of the footy.
and we saw some guy like impersonating Snoop Dogg.
yeah, that would be shit.
Anyway, and then
That'd be so sad.
and then she was like, "Oh, what are you here for?" And I was like, "Yeah, we won grand final tickets and all that." And I was like,
Oh.
being all like nonch about it,
Yeah.
like just like, "Yeah, we won." Just like, "Oh, some online competition." She was like, "Stop it! Don't sell yourself short. That's an amazing thing that happened."
It
And I was
is.
like, "This is such a nan."
Yeah.
and I love it so much.
We
She
didn't
was
do
just
anything
such
to win
good
them.
energy.
In fact, our dad won them and he didn't know we won them.
Yeah.
It's not like we won a competition in the sense that like we had to run across Australia to win them.
but
As
It's
long
pretty
as-
amazing.
as long as-
How many people do you know that's won
no,
grand final
no,
tickets?
no, we're great. We are great.
But I love that
We're the
energy
best.
of just like a nan just being like, "Stop it!
Hyping yourself
That's
up.
amazing. This is beautiful. Think of all the Australians in the world."
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
And you won. I was like, "Oh, yeah, I did actually.
I did. I'm a god.
the best." And then we talked about her parents and stuff. They're getting old. And one of them,
They're getting old.
they're well old. One of them,
I don't doubt
You mean
that.
their graves are getting old?
her old man's going to hit 100 this year.
That's impressive.
I know, right?
And did you say, don't sell himself short?
And then I was like, we're talking about letters from the king and stuff.
What?
Apparently that's an email these days.
Right.
You get an email from the king. You don't get a letter from the king
I'll
anymore.
take a photo of that
And then,
Is it at least like a cameo? Like where he's,
while he's chatting.
hello. Yeah, that would be a fun thing to do every morning. You just go to your computer and have like a list of like 50 people who turn 100 and you just go, hello, Doug. Happy birthday. Send. Like, I think that would be the best way to start your day.
that would be chill.
I might do that.
Yeah.
Letters from Joe.
And then what else did we chat about? We chatted about some great things. She asked what I did for work and stuff, told her about us, the Mac Pack, the
Yeah.
three brothers. And then she was like, the Mac Pack. I'm going to search that up when I get home. She wrote it down. So she'll probably
I
hear this.
love that. I love when old people write shit down.
And then I asked her what she used to do when she worked, and said she was a pharmacist but now retired. I was like, that's awesome. And then we finished, long chat, we finished it. We signed it off well. We touched it well. We flashed back on
Please don't touch and flash at this woman. Please.
we flashed back on all the moments of the chat. Like,
How? What, you did a fucking
did a
summary.
well, no, I went like around the grounds. I said,
You were
that
doing
was great.
callbacks.
I'm going to look into that. That was amazing. And wish your old man a happy 100th birthday when he gets there. And then
Do you know when it is?
Love the confidence in going when, not
soon.
if.
Well, she was talking about how,
Might be if.
well, yeah, because he's got a pretty serious dementia.
Oh, he won't know it's his birthday. Just celebrate
Well, that's
tomorrow,
what I-
for fuck's sake.
Yeah, we actually did touch on that. And I was like,
Just start
I was
singing.
like, does he know how old he is? And she was like, yeah, well, we thought he turned 100 the other day. But so we just played along with it. But I just,
Yeah, great idea.
it's also coming up.
That would be, if you did have like dementia or something, but you're with it enough, you could be like, this is something I could do to have the best day of my life
Every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just everyone will be so nice to me because I think it's my 100th birthday.
Yeah, you can't be the guy who's been an asshole to someone on their 100th birthday. Even if it's
Even
even
if
if it's
it's-
the sixth time this week, it's been their 100th birthday.
That's it. But I was like,
So what was your favorite thing that you talked about?
we talked about the sister dying as well, which she had some interesting takes on that. Because I was just talking about like,
Fucking long hero, and then we're just now getting into the
you're asking
assistant.
me
Yeah, farmers wanted to kill people.
you're asking me questions. I actually brought it up because we were talking about like withering as you get old.
Yeah.
And how
You brought it up.
Yeah.
she didn't want
And
it.
you were like, what's that?
Like watching her parents wither, and I was like, "What's that like?" No, I said like,
Tell her about dad.
I was like, I don't want to get to a point where I start to wither. I'd prefer to die at a high. And then she was like, "Yeah."
I can help you out with that. I was a pharmacist.
And then she was like, "You were just talking
She
about that."
slipped you. Take one of these when you're feeling blue.
And then then we're just talking about. Then she kind of was talking about the extreme of it, and she was like, "Well, if it becomes too accessible, then
Yeah,
and we have a nursing shortage,
because people are trying to knock themselves.
then we can't have old people. Like, there's too many old people for a nursing shortage. We're just gonna have to start
Yeah, well, that's absolutely
Yeah.
correct. Yeah.
using it to its
Yeah,
full
definitely,
potential." Anyway, so yeah, we just touched on some interesting
Big
things,
topics.
Fun
and
chat.
it felt like my dinner with Andre. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not going to mention her real name, but it was my chat with Alice from the airport.
Lovely.
I like it a lot.
Well, there you go. Yeah, it's really nice. I got a very short version of that afterwards.
Yeah.
I'm glad we didn't chat about a sister dying the whole trip home. That would have been
Yeah.
quite the damn
Death with dignity.
But no, fantastic. There you go. Lovely. Just proves. Just sit on the floor once and people will approach you.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, I think the takeaway from this was like I could have easily just scrolled on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And
just
think about
some-
what like you could have seen like some killer videos.
Yeah, some banging vines,
Yeah.
right? And this just old bird just walked up to me, and I was like, "Let's take this for what it is."
Absolutely. Now, connection is key. Go out of your way this week and try and connect with someone that you wouldn't have normally. Because we did a lot of that in Melbourne. Like we just people on the train. That guy on the train that time. Glad we didn't connect with him. He was.
That's a bit of a story.
Yeah, that's an off airy. But there was a lot of lovely people who we were chatting with. The guy who didn't want your record.
Yeah, yeah.
The guy who was happy to have your record.
It's interesting. Like you talk to people, and you realize that everyone has a lot more things in common than we have different.
Exactly right. So this week's Everyday Hero is going to Riley's Airport.
Alice from the airport.
Alice from the airport. For perching up and having a bit of a yarn with him and telling him all about the wisdom that she held. Lovely. Alrighty, boys, that just about brings us to the end of another episode of the MacPad podcast. Couple of things to discuss here. Happy birthday to Big Bojo over here. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Joe.
Joey turns 27
Yep.
on
20 Sven.
what is it, Wednesday? Thursday.
On the 9th.
So the day before this comes out. So message Joe and say, happy birthday, Joey. Shake hands, Joey. Joe officially becomes 27. Yeah, Joey loves doing that.
Which was almost we posted our first ever thing on the MacPack Instagram before it was a podcast.
No, incorrect.
On Joe's birthday when we went for dinner or lunch at Grilled.
To celebrate, Joe's going on a holiday. He's going to Taiwan.
Yes, I am.
Very
Just
exciting.
catch up with some
Congratulations.
family. Obviously.
Yeah, my real family.
Why?
Oh, that's why you travel. Catch up with family.
Yeah. There you go.
That's why Joe's-
So to our Taiwanese community, if you see Joe over there,
Dack him.
Give me an anyhow.
Is that what they say? Or is that
I think so, yeah.
an
do they
assumption?
shack us when they do it? Like you just
don't know.
Yeah, maybe start that.
Maybe I'll sell that.
Imagine that. Imagine if Joe goes over to shackers the joint down and then comes back.
There you go.
And they just think he's the shacker kid.
Happy
So if you're
birthday.
in Taiwan, give me a
Give me a buzz.
hey.
Give me a hey yeah. And secondly to that, we have very exciting news. Next week, as Joey's on holiday, we've decided that we're going to share our fantastic chat with the lovely Conchetta Caristo.
Yes.
So Triple J breakfast she does at the moment,
That's right. You can
alongside
hear
Luca.
her every morning nationally. One of the only national breakfast shows in the country.
Correct. She's been on so many TV shows as well. A lot of stuff on the ABC. From Taskmaster, which is not on the ABC. That was on Channel 10. She just did. There's a whole series where she was in that. She's done stuff on Guy Montgomery's Spelling
That's
Bee.
right. She's a frequent 20 to 1er on the hottest 100. as,
Yep.
well, as well. She's prime time on Hot 100 Day, guys.
Nah, she's really cool, and it was really nice having a conversation with her. It was one of the most high energy chats we've had. It was really
she's
sweet.
awesome.
It's really sweet. So it was really, really infectious sort of personality.
100%.
So if you want to get put in the right spirit this time next week, make sure you tune into our chat with Conchetta.
That's right.
She's an absolute superstar.
Yeah, we talk all things comedy, all things radio, and she even lets us in on some secrets about Triple J's Hottest 100.
Yeah, indeed she does. Fantastic. Boys, until we do this time next week, stay safe, stay blessed, and always remember to
Go give your mum a hug.
let's jump it out. Bye.